going to work. Yeah. I am going to work. So, I thought I'd get a little bit of vlog footage in, so. I finally got my car back, which is awesome. But there's something I want to talk about. My car is named, because like a lot of car guys always has names for their car. And the name for my car is Hell Kitty. And there's an explanation behind that. You guys know there's Hellcats, that has the 6.2 or 6.4, I forget, liter V8 supercharged, 707 horsepower. Everyone knows about those. Who doesn't? But yeah, so those are called Hellcats, and I love the names of those. The names for those are just awesome. I love the name. Just like for the Roush, I don't know, like it was based off a person's name, Roush, but so Roush Mustang just sounds so cool to say. I've actually had a few people that thought it said Hello Kitty, but it's a BRZ. That's awesome. Actually, a person that I drove past like one of their house, and like I had my windows down. I was with my friend Eddie, and he would, the guy was like, "Hey, you come here," and I thought like he kind of like startled me, like kind of like scared me. I was like, "Whoa, what did I do?" And then I went past again. He's like, "Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you guys, but I was just wondering if your car was a Hellcat." Well, for one, mine is a 2009 Challenger. There's a huge difference. I mean, there's not a huge difference. Like just a little glance at one. You can't really tell what. You can tell it's a Challenger, but you really can't tell what year and whatnot, like, but like 2015 is when the Hellcat came out. Only year so far, and 2017 coming out now, but they have the brand new taillight, and also the hood is completely different from my car. There's just a few things like it's completely different, and plus they don't sell Hellcats in this type of color. But this you could tell this guy was not really into cars or did not know much about Challengers or whatever. He wasn't educated. Just thought it was funny how he asked if my car was really a Hellcat. I was like, no, it's a V6, and just laughed at him. And he's like, he kind of got like shitty with me after I laughed at him, because he knew I was laughing at him because he thought it was a Hellcat, which honestly that's just funny in its own way. But all right. So, like I was saying yesterday, I was talking about why I called it Hell Kitty, and it's not just because I thought it was clever. It was actually because of a person. My parents don't even know. The only person actually that knows the real reason behind why I called it Hell Kitty and have it Hell Kitty is because of my grandpa. My grandpa was diagnosed with lung cancer because he smoked for the past 50 years. He kind of teared up once he heard about it. My grandma told me. And then later, about a month or 2 months, I would say about 2.5 months later, after a few checkups, he went back to another one about 2.5 months after the very first time he got diagnosed. And they told him that it spread to his other lung, it spread to his bone, it spread to his liver, and they didn't tell him how long he would have. But they did tell him at the most he could have probably 3 years. And my grandma told me he just dropped to his knees and broke out crying. Now that's devastating to hear, because for one, I've always thought my grandpa to be a strong and a very brave man, but I never would even thought, I've never seen him cry or even have a tear come out of his eye ever in my life. Never have I ever even heard about him crying. And then once I finally got my car, which was around the time he first got diagnosed, and probably 2 days after he heard about that and broke down, I felt awful. My grandma was like, "So how is the Hell Kitty?" And I was like, "What?" Because she and my grandpa knew, and still does know, that I love Hellcats. I want to say his number one dream car, because my number one dream car is a GTR, but Hellcats are legit just so amazing. They called it Hell Kitty, my car Hell Kitty, and I was like, what? I mean, I wasn't like Space Jam, I was like, whoa, what? I was just kind of like, because I knew, like, Hellcat, yeah, and the reason why is it's kind of clever is because a Hellcat's a V8 supercharged, 707 horsepower. When this is just a V6 that pulls, well, with what I have done to it so far, it pulls almost 300 horsepower. It just kind of stuck with me ever since they called it that, and I just was like, oh my god, this is such a clever name. And my grandpa was like, it just stuck with him. Like, I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it. I mean, I've had, like, some of my friends say it's stupid or say, hey, how's Hell Kitty, like, jokingly, and I understand what they're meaning by it and whatever. I mean, I've heard people say, like, it's stupid. I've heard people say, I thought it said Hello Kitty. I've almost... The reason why it's there is a daily reminder that... It's just a daily reminder of my grandpa and what he's going through. And we actually recently got some really good news. He started taking this medication that the doctors gave him. I almost said my doctors, I don't know why. Recently got some new medication, and it started to completely slow down the cancer. Doctors even said, like, I don't know if cancer cells can be, like, killed off or, like, slowed down enough to actually where they die off themselves, or I don't really understand that. It's just what I heard from my grandma and grandpa. My grandpa's like, he hugged me, he was like, I got some really good news, and then he finally told me that it was completely slowing down, like, it was just slowing down so much, and I just felt so safe then. It's just, because I already lost my dad's side, I lost that grandpa to cancer also. Fucking shit, boys. Yo, what is up? I haven't uploaded for about a week or so. Last time I uploaded was like on a school night. But no, like I had that day off, and that's why I didn't upload, because I've been working since my last upload. I've been working all the time. I mean, I had Saturday off, and I was going to do that Would You Rather, but with my grandparents instead. But they were busy, and they had to go take their camper to my Uncle Edmund's to put it up for the winter. So we couldn't do that Saturday. So we're doing it this Saturday. I already talked to them. They said they would. So that's awesome. It's just, I don't know what time I'm going over there. The upload will be done Saturday or Sunday morning. The two clips before this one, it was on 2 days I was heading to work. I know you guys already saw them. You guys already saw them, and yeah, it's raining, and I have my windows down. I don't know why, but I do. So I'm not gonna deal with that. I don't know why I didn't turn right there. Got my car back. I'll tell you guys, I'll let you guys know about what was going on. My mom just activated a phone for me. They still have my phone. Yeah. I usually don't use my windshield wipers. You guys will probably come to realize that. I usually don't use them that much. So yeah, like legit, low-key, don't use them that much. So, yeah. Just got home. We are going to park this bitch. Actually might later. I'm gonna go get some food later too, so. I'm about to give you guys an exhaust clip. What do you guys think? Like a legit exhaust clip. You guys want to? No? Alright. I'm gonna give it to you anyways. You guys like that, don't lie. It's not the best sounding exhaust. Let's be honest, I've sounded like Jaguar, F-Type, Hellcat, so much better. But I mean, for my car and a V6, I mean, it's straight piped. It's not fully straight pipe. I still have the cats on. Yeah, I plan on taking the cats off and just putting X pipe, because Indiana doesn't have emission laws and has anything against not having cats. So I might take those off. And my leg is getting soaked right now, and so is my door. Let's get inside. Shit. Yeah. That's Mimi. That's Mimi. She's a bulldog. And that's Bella. She's a bulldog. What's up, girl? What's up? Yeah, this one is the one that's like super skinny and tall. I'm trying to do this with my goddamn leg because my hands are full with my laptop. Yeah, she's super skinny and super tall. She looks like more like a pug, and her tongue sticks out because it's freaking long as hell. And this one's just like a regular bulldog. She's like she's really scared of shit, but yeah, she's like the stronger one, because these two always get in fights, and this one over here always wins. This one always starts the fights and always bleeds from the fights, but yet she still goes at it. So I mean, she has more like momentum, and like she's probably more brave doing all this shit, but still, like, they fight over some dumb shit. It's just usually over food. So, and there's Kitty. I just scared his ass away. But yeah, we are home. Let me go put my shit up. Let me actually turn this light on. There we go. Go take my shit up. Oh, I wanted to actually go get. I know you guys can't see my face. You guys can't see my face. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I actually want to go get like pictures. Cause I found a great spot to get pictures of my car. With like and leaves were around it. Something on my lens. But there was leaves all around it, and it was just like a really good. I could have got a really good fall picture, and then it started raining. But this was about 10 minutes out of where I live. That's where it started raining, and it started like not pouring down rain, but it was raining. Like here, it's just sprinkling, and now it's starting to actual rain. As soon as I just got home. Hey, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Nope, not there. Go lay down in there. Good girl. I don't know why she's being scared. I told you guys, she's so scared of everything. And then this one's out too. Bella! I guess I'm gonna let him out to potty. I guess they gotta go potty. Before my battery finally just kept shutting off on me, so I got new batteries put in it. Okay. About the whole Ricer deal, I don't know, a big thing. I look different upon than most people what they think of Ricers. Like, the stereotypical car for a Ricer is Hondas. Honda Civics to be exact. I've seen some Honda Civics that look just phenomenal. They look crazy good. usually like the stereotypical racer of a Honda guy is usually like the hatchbacks or the older Hondas. It's usually the racer people. Quotations on racer every time I say it. Ricer, the Ricer people tend to have older vehicles. Um, Usually, Ricers are said to have older vehicles because that's what they can afford or that's what they want, so they can do more things to it. The term of Ricer on Urban Dictionary is something in the form of adding on like big wings or body kits or something that are just unnecessary and that really don't do anything for your car. So, how I look upon it is I don't look upon, oh, that this guy's car, I don't like it. It's a Ricer. No, I don't look at upon like that. The way I look at it is like, oh, that's what they may afford, or that's what they like, or that's what they wanted to do to their car. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a good visualizer when it comes to putting stuff on my car. Like I've looked at a few spoilers and wheels and tires. I can't really visualize. I have to actually see it on my car. It's harder to visualize. I mean, there's websites out there that actually show the wheels or tires on the car that you're getting them for. Like Tire Rack. That's how I visualized my wheels and tires. But then I compared it to a few other websites, and Car ID sells these wheels and tires, exact wheels and tires. Actually, they're a little bit better tires, and it's about $400 cheaper from Tire Rack. I mean, it's $400 cheaper than Tire Rack on Car ID. But I really can't visualize that well. That's just me. I mean, I know some people, and I can understand some people that can't visualize, so they may put stuff on their car, like, oh, I don't know, like extreme camber, like, I don't know what it's going to look like. Let's just put it on my car and see how it looks like. And then after that, they still don't like it. They may just keep it on because, I mean, they just don't want to waste their time because they already put it on. But there's this one guy on Instagram. I don't know if I've used to follow him. He's kind of a big Instagrammer. Not that big. I mean, he's not well known, but he's sort of known. And he has like a BMW, and it's like all blacked out and has extreme camber and a roof rack. My personal preference is I don't really care for roof racks that much. And then I think I don't know if he has a big spoiler on it or not. Like, not a G-Wing spoiler, but I think he might have a spoiler on it, like a decent size. But I don't like the extreme camber. Like, I don't really like extreme camber at all. I mean, yeah, I'd get camber for my car. Just slight camber. It's really not really noticeable unless you look up very close. But then there's those cars that have like camber. Okay, here's your wheelbase. And then it's like that. It's legit 45 degrees. Which I think that, personally, is kind of, it's one of my dislikes about things that you can put on the car. That's just my opinion on racers. I mean, like I was saying, the import cars I would want is like Subaru, WRX STI, the Skyline R34, R35, 1999, or 2000, or even 2001, 2002, I don't care. I love them all. What else? The new Honda Civics don't look that bad. They actually look pretty cool. And they sound like, for being just a 6-cylinder, or 4-cylinder, I don't know. I don't know what they are. I don't know much about Hondas. The cars I know quite a bit about are the cars that I like. I mean, I don't really care for Hondas. I mean, I've seen a few Hondas that actually look really cool. And what the person did to him just looks totally sick. Evo. Oh, I was actually looking at, I could have got a 2013 Evo. It's dual exhaust. It was a manual though. And I didn't know how to drive manual, and it was cheaper than the car that I got. It's a 2009 Challenger, that what I have, and it was like, I think $600 cheaper than my car. It didn't have that much mileage on either, and it was just cheap because of the manual, and had leather seats as heated seats. It didn't have a good radio system, but I could have bought speakers and a new radio and whatever. but that's fine. I really wanted it because it looked awesome. It had black gloss rims. It was blue. It was a beautiful blue. It was like had that little sparkle to it, and it was like kind of like what my car has, but a better sparkle to it. I was wanting that, but I didn't end up getting it because it's manual. If it's I was looking at automatics. I actually found a 2009 Evo or some around there, 2008 I think it might, and it legit had a lot of aftermarket done to it. It sounded great. It was duals. It was actually selling for I think 8,000. It just had I think 60,000 miles on it. But it sounded awesome. But some other guy bought it because I was planning on buying it. That was the first car that I was actually planning on buying because I was looking at Evos. Because I was looking at Camaros first and Mustangs. And in person, I first saw my two first GTRs in person probably. There was one of them, it was a gray one, I think. Gray or silver, like metallic looking, or a dark gray. But I saw that one about a month and a half ago. And then the one before that I saw about 4 or 5 months ago, and it was a white one. And oh my god. First GTR I ever saw. I have clips of it on my phone. And it's so funny. I was freaking out, dude. I was like, oh my fucking god. It's a GTR. I was flipping out, and the guy revved, and I was like, oh my god. I like, for real, nut in my pants, bro. There's about 4 nuts in my pants every time you read. You read about 3 or 4 times, so I had 3 or 4 nuts in my pants. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hope you guys have a great day.